Welcome back, guys, to another video, and this is part 2 of Enigma Unlocked. It's the new indicator out on the market right now. It's completely free. You can find it in TradingView by going to your search bar into the indicator menu and type in Enigma Unlocked. I would suggest to use the following settings. In the visibility, you want to put this to 30 minutes. The input, you want to put this to 1 minute, the length 1 minute, and max arrow doesn't matter. This doesn't work. I need to fix this. But the most important part works, and this is the amount of pips to calculate the wins. That doesn't really matter. It's just to check the history. Anyway, I wanted to show you a back test of how this indicator is powerful by showing you 1 week. So this is on the 4-hour time frame, Usdjpy, and I'm starting on Sunday, the 17th of November, which technically basically is Monday for me. So from the Asian session, the first signal that we had on the 4-hour time frame was this signal right here. So this signal tells us that we should be looking for sales above the previous low or at the previous low that was broken when this candle close below this low. The enigma is very simple. Once a candle breaks then the previous candle low, it confirms the bias. The market will always come in general to retest that previous low or previous lows that are near, right? And then it will reverse. The only time that will not happen is if the market has the true intention of changing direction. But in general, that's how the market works. So these arrows, they will be placed on top of the candle that initiate the break of a low or a high. For example, this candle here, you have an arrow here. Why? Because this candle closed above the high. And that means you'll be looking for a buy trade here when the market retests this area, right? At the line or lower. So you combine the higher time frame and the lower time frame with the session. So once you use the 4-hour time frame as your main directional bias for your time frame, and then you plot your area from the higher time frame like this. You see, I placed the line here, the gray line that says sell at or above. The indicator will also place the dotted line at the same low, right? But yeah, so you can visually see that as well. You see you have a red line here because it's identifying the low of this candle, and the sell arrow is here. Here you have a green line because it closed above this candle, and then the green line is here. You have the green arrow here, and then that means you can buy from here to here. And I think that's about 33 pips, right? So I'm going to show you how you can combine the 4-hour time frame and the 5-minute time frame during key sessions to get those entry points. Okay, so we're gonna start closest to the yellow line because this is the Sunday. Then we're going to do the entire week to see the amount of pips that we could have collected with the Enigma indicator. Okay, so this signal here, let's go on the 5-minute time frame. Our yellow line is here, so that means that's the start of the week. So you see at the bottom here it says Monday. That's the start of the week, and the line is right here. Okay, so we can just adjust this line. Now that we have adjusted the line, all we need to wait for is a key session, and we can see that during the London session, just before the US session open, we have, well, actually at the open of the US session, the first opening of the US session, because remember, the US session have 2 openings, one at 8 o'clock and one at 9:30 on the New York Stock Exchange. So at 8:15 or even 8:30, we were above the high. Well, we were above the low that was broken, right? Because our signal came from these highs, right? So Enigma, and then how you would enter, sell at or above. That means if the price is above and the price is about to break this line, then you can sell at. If you want to sell above, then what you can do is use the same principle that I just explained to you, but on the 5-minute time frame. So for example, you see as soon as this candle close below this low and below this low, you should expect them to come and retest. And that is what they do here. So they are not retesting the fair value gap. They are retesting the lows that was previously broken. So this low that was previously broken, that's the low that they are retesting. Fair value gap is a hoax. It's a myth. Enigma is all about highs and lows, and that's what the market is seeking, to come and retest the highs and the lows that was previously broken. So now you have your entry right here above this price. And then here, as soon as you can enter the trade here or enter the trade there, it doesn't really matter. You would be in profit anyway. You can put your stop loss above here, depends how you want it. But obviously, that's one way you can approach the entries. Okay, and as you can see, this is a 50 pips move, the 8 pip move. Okay, so let's put this in the calculator, and this is first trade plus 60. So let's round it up to 50, make it less, right? First trade 50. Okay, even though it's a little bit more, but we're just gonna say 50 pips, right? And then again, if you miss your entry here, the Enigma is very powerful. You have another possible entry right here. Why? Because let's zoom in here. On this candle body, right, closes below the previous candle low. This candle body closes below the previous candle low. This is your second entry. When they retest, when this candle open and it goes above and it's about to come back down, you can also sell, because that is how it's calculating to find those signals. So this is just in a fractal perspective, right? But again, as you can see, all the lows, every time they are broken, so here you have another signal here. So the signal will come here, but the retest is happening here, right? You see the market comes back above and it provides the continuation. Okay, so this is the power of Enigma. And again, this low get broken by this candle body. So if I adjust this line here, you can see that the market literally comes exactly in the lines and then it rejects for the continuation. So I'm not going to use these as an entry. I'm just going to use the entry above or at the 4-hour time frame to make it fair, because if I choose all the entries that comes after, then obviously the pips would be unlimited. I'm just want to show you the power of understanding Enigma and how to trade it, so that you can see that this is the only way we should be trading to be consistent in the market. The next signal is based on here. As we can see, we have a gray line, the 4-hour time frame line. Okay, so when this lows was broken by this move to the downside, we had an arrow at the top on the 4-hour time frame saying that we should be looking for sales above or at that line. On the London session, Frankfurt open, London opens, the market does what? The market literally start to break below, and that is your first entry for the London session. So you can enter here, put your stop loss above the highs. And if you are not comfortable with this type of entry, you can use the same principles that I just showed you earlier on. So for example, when this candle closed below the low, that's a potential entry only if the price retests. So that means when this candle closes, I'm gonna zoom in so you can really understand how easy this is. It's not about overthinking. When this candle closes below the previous low, that's a signal, right? The next candle open and it goes above it, that's your entry right here. And plus you are above the line. Your stop loss goes here, and then this is another strong move on the London session. And then we go into the next signal, sell at or above. So this was a level on the 4-hour time frame. So then the next signal come also during the US session on the Tuesday 19th. Right here, we can see the market creating accumulation, manipulation, and it start to distribute to the downside. Okay, and we are above the line, which is perfect. But if you are not comfortable with above the line while the price is going to break, then you can look for your sell trade, and you would still get 50 pips from the entry to the reversal. Because as soon as this bullish candle closes above the high of this candle, you should look to exit. So worst case scenario, let's say that you are exiting at the close here, that's 30 pips from the line to here. Best case scenario, you entered as soon as this candle engulfed the previous low, you place your stop loss above, and then you exit here, you get 45 pips, right? So this is Enigma in full action. Do we have a let me see if we have another signal. Okay, we have a signal here. I think this is the 35 pip signal that we had, and this was on the Asian session. So this was a high that was broken on the 4-hour time frame. So we had a buy signal here. So that means we need to buy below or at the line. On the Asian session, we can see that the market is playing around this area. So let's say that we decide to buy at the line to make it very simple. And then we can see the highest point the market went is 27 pips, right? Now, if you want to enter based on candle confirmations, then you would have to approach it in a more technical way. That means when the price goes below the line and you start to get your engulf, your candle body that closes above the previous candle body, right? So then this area now become where you can enter at or below, and therefore when the market return below the green line, which is your 4-hour line, plus your new micro line based on the 1 minute time frame, when the market dips below, then you can start to initiate your buy trade, maybe lower like this, and then stop loss is here, and then this one, it didn't move much, but it still moved a little bit, as you can see. So your exit would be here. As soon as this candle closed below the low right here, that would be your exit. So 22 pips from this entry, and then from the line of the 4-hour time frame, that would be exactly 19 pips. So still enough. As long as you can make more than 10 pips accurately, you should be profitable in this market. The next signal is a sell signal. We have the gray line right here, okay? And this is Friday. So I guess that's the last signal for the week. I literally forgot to calculate all the pips, but I'll do it in a moment. So, and it comes on the London session here. On the London session here, we have this on Friday, where the market again goes above our key level. And then the first confirmation that we have is that this candle breaks below this low. So this becomes our point of interest to sell at or above. So when the market breaks below the previous low and then the market reverses above it, we can look for a sell entry and place our stop loss above and track our win. But we can see that the market dipped a lot, 67 pips, maybe even more. Yeah, 70 pips maximum. They came back and created an equal low here, but this was a nice setup. But if you wanted to take a fixed risk to reward, maybe less, it's up to you. But yeah, that was Enigma. So let's calculate the amount of pips. This is 72 pips, so that's plus 72. Okay, so we already had the 50 from the first trade. The second trade, that's plus 19, right? So that's the third trade. This trade here was 45 pips, so that's 180 pips so far. This trade right here, this trade was what? 120 pips? That's crazy, bro. That's 300 pips with Enigma. This trade was, well, this trade is huge as well because we have 50 here, but if we let it run based on the bias of the higher time frame, then this is huge, bro. This is 180 pips. Let's just go with the session, yeah? Because if not, like I said, this is crazy. So I'm just gonna say, I don't know where, let's say end of the day, right? PM session, 60 pips. I just want to make it fair, you know, because this is crazy, right? 60 pips, that's 360 pips. So you'd get minimum 360 pips with Enigma, and this is Usdjpy from Monday to Friday. So from Monday the 18th November 2024 to Friday 22nd of November 2024, and you got in total 1, 2, 3, 5 trade by using the 4-hour time frame and the 5-minute time frame. So that's my breakdown on Enigma. I hope you guys will appreciate this video. Drop a like, a comment, and share this video with other traders that would like to unlock Enigma, because like I said, this indicator is free and available for everyone. If you want to get it, you go to the indicator tab and you just type in Enigma unlocked, and it's here, Nico Picasso, that's me, and you have the explanation, everything here. I'm describing everything here. And if you have any question, you can drop them also in the description box of the video, and I'll be happy to help you understand what you need to understand. And if you would like me to create a group on Telegram so we can trade Enigma together based on this same strategy I just shared with you, just comment Telegram, and I will personally send you an invitation so that we can all trade together. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys, and trade safe.